It's simple to learn. It didn't take me a lot of time. It took me a lot of time to probably be as good as I am with it now. But how's it hanging? It's hanging all right.
Rock number 802, welcome to the collection.
Choose soon.
Muzzle their magic.
My magic. Is the camera expensive? You couldn't buy it for $10,000. It's off the market. It's nowhere available. It's priceless to me. Very sad, but yeah. Do I have any big things to go with this? This is like really good. If I manage to draw a spell later. These are all like kind of decent. This could be huge stats if I draw specifically Saladrisil. But if I don't, it's like these are better, right? Maybe I just take Tricky Satyr. Give me a free coin. Yeah, let's take Tricky. Friendly reminder, yeah, sure. I don't know.
Rock number 802, welcome to the collection.
Ready for this turn, chat? Optic Shadow Step? No. You do, chat.
This treasure ain't fit for a pirate. Just keep quiet.
Not hit Shadow Step, but I'll be okay.
Now this is treasure. Mysterious. What is your wisdom? Look over there.
Look at that. So rough if you're them. So much stats. And they're gonna get freezing trapped. They have a 6-mana spider in their hand.
Now that was something. It's not meant to be.
Get wrecked, Yugi boy.
Valera versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death.
Watch your back.
Are you streaming for the next 7 hours? I got a 6-hour stream, maybe less actually. Chat, it's like the end of my summer, and I'm even though the stream has been popping lately, dude, I don't even get it. It's been so popping, like even though everyone's just like this game is dead, but the stream is not dead. The stream is popping.
Out of my jungle.
Take Meadow Striker to get like ultra late game value. Probably not. The Brood, because it's big Brood, a wide board. This could be cheap. 2/3 is just not a very good card. Game is dead. I mean, I don't know. The game is doing I think it's the opposite. This game refuses to die. No. I don't know, Chad. You guys, maybe we'll talk about today's controversy on Hearthstone.com. It's pretty a big deal if you ask me. Wait, I don't even know if I should have done this.
Is your wisdom away?
But I mean, I don't know if you guys saw like everyone's talking about the dev comment, because it was very surprising. And I can't.
This treasure ain't fit for our pirates.
Ask again later.
I mean, just basically, dude, everyone's losing their mind, and myself included, on Twitter. Or I mean X, because it's like, because basically they said it was actually our intention to make this expansion suck. Everyone's like, wait, you can't, wait, you actually doing that? You're like saying, wait, was by design. Gotta be no way, right? And like, no, we actually wanted this.
Now this is treasure. Go forth on swift wings.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
Go away.
That is insane, by the way.
Now this is treasure. Are you a fan of knives?
Look at that.
Choose soon.
So good, chat.
My hand is full.
It's straight troll. It's so like, and like, imagine if you said, hey, before an expansion, this expansion's not going to be very relevant. No one would buy it. It's just so like, I don't know. I mean, maybe they have to say something, but it just looks so bad. It looks so bad to say that, you know?
Nightmares are never forgotten.
This treasure ain't fit for our pirates.
Maybe I was supposed to,
Welcome to the collection.
am I supposed to shadow step, Xavius here. I also could have shadow stepped, so I could have shadow step Xavius with the mentality of like tutoring out Ashmane, but I also can just cycle through my deck. I'm probably fine. I don't know. Yeah, we do want a lot of greed in this matchup. I don't know. It's a weird one of like, what's the best play here? This is where we have Grifta and Ashmane. This is the build like everyone brought to the Masters Tour. I guess I'm just, I've learned from watching Masters Tour, you just jam Fyrakk.
My hatred cannot be contained. Feel
My
devastation.
duty fulfilled.
Well, I'm gonna see if I can hit Ashmane here. Release. Wow, these suck. Yeah. I don't want to spend it every month. Should be. I mean, it's they sell you a product, right? Like, it's I mean, they don't have to do that. They could make the game in such a manner where they're like, hey, they could make the game in such a way where they sell the product and they're like, you know.
Surely this way is west. Muzzle their magic.
I remember this place well.
They could make it in such a way where they sell a product and
My duty fulfilled.
where they just don't do many expansions, right? Like the point is, the deal is you pay more money for more cards because you want more content. You know? So if someone says, "Oh, why do they have to make more content?" I mean, they don't. You just make the game like just have that be the end of the content. Like that's totally okay, but then that's the end of the money making, right? So are they never gonna play minions? Like, I'm amazed by this.
So many options.
I have this metaphor. Yeah. So I mean, in a certain way, corporations just always want our money and want to give us nothing, but we have the ability to not give them their money, you know? So it's, and a lot of most of the money is based on pre-orders. Pre-orders are built on trust. It's this trust that I know in the past, you guys have had good expansions that were fun and you do nerfs and all sorts of stuff and you make the expansion relevant. So I'm going to give you the money before I've seen what the cards are like, so I can get them immediately. And because the pre-orders tend to be a pretty gosh darn good deal. Nobody talks about that, but they're a very good deal.
is treasure.
Muzzle their magic.
Yeah. You know, I mean, it's not like I don't really know. Like, I am not responsible for business's business strategy. I just want to speak out for like my viewership who will buy pre-orders. They buy a pre-order, and then it doesn't. The cards are not relevant, and they feel ripped off as they should. Like, that's kind of who I feel for. That's who I'm kind of defending there, right? You know, it's if you print an expansion, like they could just print expansions of a like complete fluff, which is they almost did this expansion. There's been like 5 relevant cards. They could almost print an expansion of just complete fluff, right? And if they did, they're gonna say, it would be really easy to write, because then you could have some intern in like 1 week just put out a bunch of cards. They make them weak so they don't have to worry about them ruining the game, and they could do that and charge $80, and they can take advantage of. I know they don't have as much trust as they used to, but they still have some trust, right? Like, people still play this game even though they go so it's yeah, it just looked what if, I mean, I don't know. It's a thing of like, also like people talk about, so so this would be more defendable. So if we go over to like quest decks, they're just so bad. Like, let's see if I can find, you know, a bronze through gold if people are playing Quest Rogue still. Yeah, like Quest Rogue is 29.5% win rate. They could have made this deck a 40% win rate deck. Like, it could have been a little bit stronger where it's pretty bad, but it's still fun, and it's like the kind of deck that Brian Kibler has fun playing, and he's at like a low rank. It's a 40% win rate deck, but it's fun. But like, so many of these quests are just so atrocious. They're just so bad. And it's like, you know, these quest decks, like, it's a difference between like, okay, I think Starship expansion cards felt weaker to the other things, but I liked the design of them, and once they got a little bit of buffs and a little bit of nerfs came, now they're very relevant and they're very fun. I really still like Starship stuff. I really like the design of Starship stuff. That's an expansion, example of expansion that didn't land really well, but over time, I think became quite good. So, if a game makes no money, I mean, yeah, so. Worst version of the Paladin quest, yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. Some of these quests are just so bad. And you know, I think they deserve the pushback for, you know, you put out an expansion people don't like, you charge money, people are gonna call you out on it, you know. You know, and it's like I think they'll do a better job on future expansions, because I don't know, there's something feels weird, you know, but you don't support the. I mean, I think it's not your responsibility to teach you. I think, you know, maybe on the, you know, you can exploit like the free to play, but if you're having, I think the reciprocity element is, you know, this is how Path of Exile survives. If you have a great time in an expansion, maybe you pre-order the next expansion. You know, if you're of good financial means, this game is important to you. So if you're like, wow, I'm having a great time, I'm gonna, you know, maybe I buy a skin or this, and then if you're not having a good time, you stop spending money. You know. But I mean, even it just felt like I play PoE. Yeah.
Watch your
PoE is like my my addict game, but I'm making a yeah, and You know, I think like I like that context fever that, you know, at the end of the day, this game for free to play games is still absurdly good. Like absurdly good, but still this expansion was a dud and it should be called out as a dud.
Permission to speak.
The pleasure
You know?
is mine.
Yeah.
Pleasure affords.
Such unique markings.
Even things like I felt I lost some of the trust. I really didn't like Pee-wee 2. But now Pee-wee 1's back and it's fun. You know, there's an element of going 4-mana spell here. At least comes back with 1 health. The Reborn full enchantment sucks against the bloated leeches. Hey, that's another dragon.
Here we go.
Chad, I have so much greed here. Alright, I want to get Ysira down as fast as possible. No.
Here we go.
Alright, next turn I can get Ysira down to get the ramp going. Then I have more cards to play. No, bro. So frustrating.
Mysterious orb, what is your wisdom?
Alright, I think I have to go Fyrakk here. Because I'm kind of getting wrecked. Wanted to go Ysira, but dying here.
My leech cannot be contained.
No, my Saladrisil chat. Go to the volcano. Exar, let's go. Dude, my life total is so bad here. My Tamagotchi, he's not hidden, what?
Nightmares are never forgotten.
Ooh, get down.
Wait, I'm overloaded. Son of a gun, chat. Yeah,
This treasure ain't fit for a pirate.
This guy's toast.
Here we go.
but he's played Ysira as well. Chat, is there a world where I go double Ysira in one turn to like really ramp up so that my Ash like I can just have more permanent mana? I think I can go like Sandbuck, Scoundrels, Ysira, and then I'll have 5 mana, and then I can Shadow Step and then go Coin Coin, Ysira, to something else. But I'm kind of just getting wrecked by all these freaking Husky boys. These Lychee boys, I mean. Maybe I have to Shadow Step Fyrakk though. Kind of feel like I have to Shadow Step Fyrakk.
Now this is treasure.
All are nourished when the cycle
Yeah, I'm kind of dying.
My leechlet cannot be contained.
Supernova is really nice. If I can get some nice solar flared.
my hand
Crap.
is full.
Ziliax, I needed that. Alright, whatever. These good? Not really. They're okay. See if he can kill me.
My hand is too full.
Ugh, how do I not die here, chat? Holy!
Incredible.
Glorious loot.
I must choose soon.
Did I just scam him here? Are these like all their corpses here? Well, he has no corpses for this. That's interesting.
Now this is treasure.
Connect to those unseen.
Yeah, I'm stuck! Oh my god, dude. So good. Get wrecked, Yugi boy. I mean, he still probably just wins with Kill Jaded, but wait, I stole their Bob. So I can Bob the Kill Jaded and do my own Kill Jaded now. Wait, son of a ceaseless.
And I will bring destruction.
I remember this place well.
I might still be losing, but I don't know. This is a weird game. Ever bob his ceaseless here? Bobbing ceaseless is kind of nice. I overdraw them. I cleared the board. Yes, I could like bob the ceaseless and then play a bunch of life gaining stuff. I kind of want to do that. Yeah, it's just kind of too good.
Combatant center, and I take the crown. I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
I kind of want 3 legendary cards. Is that, or do I know? Maybe I take draw 3 here. I kind of need the value. Probably better than 3 legendaries. So I don't know. Maybe it is 3 legendaries. I don't know. My deck is probably better than 3 is fun, but I already went with this, so.
The Vindicators will never
I'll use another corpse explosion.
my hand.
Ooh, nice cilantro still you got there. Appreciate it. As we say in Europe.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
Why did he go Marin first there? Do you need to get enough corpses to clear this? The ceaseless? Probably.
I remember this place well.
I kind of want characters 4 here. I mean, I could just play this and I don't know. I kind of like the 10-10 better here. Weird, but I feel like this is correct. I don't know. I'm low on value though. Raptor was 4 is nuts. I feel like it normally is, but I feel like I'd rather. I mean, he's kind of low on value here, so I'm not sure. Good at controlling the board. I'm also like, I don't know, subconsciously. I don't know if I just play it and. think I might be losing. I don't know though. Wish I had. Nah, I'm kind of low on value here.
My hounds.
Trying to think if there's a big value card I could shadow step, but I mean it's honestly Elise, but she's gonna die here probably. So, and I have to beat the 3 mana legendary, and that's gonna be tough here.
Who could put a price on such powerful artifacts? I could.
Is there anything I really want to steal? Wait. Oh, you know why you steal? Because then you could steal and then like give it. Okay, okay. This is. What you can do with steal is. I can steal a card now.
Already attacked.
And then what I can do is get a 10/10 copy of it. Can't you do the same thing now? Yes, you can. But, yeah, I don't know. His doesn't have the plus attack, but you're right. I don't know. I gotta find some way to win, dude. You don't want that with your turn. Well, you do it to finish them, right? So if you do it, it's 20 burst. So
Who could put a price on such powerful artifacts? I could.
I have but little time. Nightmares are never forgotten.
Too soon. Here we go.
Insignificant. I am low on cards.
let's go.
I grow weary.
I'm not really sure what to do here.
Surely this way is west.
You know what I was supposed to do actually? I don't know if it even worked though. I think I'm pretty cooked here. I mean, I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna go. Three mana guy, right? He got.
I give up.
I have no value here. Oh my.
Valera versus Magni! For Cosmodon!
Watch your back.
How's the book coming along? My editor sent me my second draft today. Very well. So, I was working on it this morning.
Draw forth your
Ooh, Chad, do I go for double bombs here? Dude, if I play this and they don't have an answer, this might shuffle in like 20 damage into their deck. Yeah, there's actually a book called The Dictator's Handbook, Quark. That's already been taken.
You safety violations are nothing serious.
How to deal with Twitch chat.
nightmares are never forgotten.
The book is called Tempo. Tempo, not just a music thing.
Wretched rights.
Here we go.
Yeah, I can't believe they have 4 bombs in their deck here. I thought about going Colt Neophyte to prevent this play. I now wish I had. But I don't know, I'm kind of scared here. Holy top deck HandsGamer, chat. A lot of damage though.
Mysterious orb. What is your wisdom?
I thought about it. So the reason I didn't go coin Neo is I was basically thinking coin's very, very valuable in my hand because I can get to Ziliax faster. So I really don't want to use coin. But against that specific line, which I did think about, but it's like it's very easy to be like we should have coin Neo'd after they had the one play that's really good against coin Neo, which wasn't like that unlikely, but they might go like just weapon there. We don't really know what they're gonna do basically.
Here we go.
That sounds weird. I feel like I just want to go leave this 3-2 up here so that I can go coin Billy X list next turn. They probably like value trade my 2-2 here, I feel like. Always expect the worst. What exactly do you do here? And I think I gotta go Tempo Ziliax here. Should we unfollow No Hands Exile? I mean, if you have a limited amount of follow space, like I probably won't be doing No Hands Exile until next No Hand Path of Exile expansion. Salty, it's purely a fun channel. So if you need like, I don't know, just unfollow it if it's not like, I don't know. Are you one of those people like I don't unfollow things unless they're putting out content that I hate. But if it's like if you don't unsubscribe if somebody's just not putting out content. So you can do whatever. It's just a fun channel. I don't want to. You don't have. Oh, you only can follow 20 channels? Is that how it works? I'm following at least 40 channels. Like, okay, I'm following, let's see. I've got, like, I'm looking like I have 100 channels plus that I'm following. It's pretty good. Yeah, like, you don't need to follow it. Like, it's very unimportant. So, you know, it's
Shaking our stuff.
that'd be crazy if you could, but I generally think even as a follows.
So
Rock number 802, welcome to the collection. Rock number 802, welcome to the collection.
Are you a fan of knives?
here we go.
Insignificant. Action. Pat. Perfection. Action. Pat. Perfection.
Have you see her awakens? Gonna get wrecked here.
Well played.
Dude, chat, I'm not even playing this deck well. This deck is so OP. Holy crap. 3-1. Yeah, it's actually, I don't know. The Ladrisil on Mulligan, I did not see that. I don't know if it's better. I don't know, Janik. I'm going with the mainstream lists, right? This list feels insane. Yeah, there's even you can go watch my tournament stuff on the NoHandsGamer VODs channel. We didn't put it, so my editor put it up.
Valera versus Omen.
Let's begin the celebration.
Watch your back.
An Elise hater? Wait, why does he hate Elise? What did Elise ever do to him? Wait, I'm an Elise lover. It's like literally the card that's carrying this expansion. Elise makes you run a bunch of mediocre cards. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if Elise is a bad card, it's just basically openly saying this expansion is a complete dud. Like, she is the expansion. What's the Druid Lock already got nerfed, right? Quest this. Elise is like what this expansion is to me. Top deck Saladra still, this is insane, but right, son of a bot or a freaking. Play it now. It's so lucky, actually.
I never make two trips.
And never make two blah blah blah. There are no minions worth copying. You shouldn't worth the lease. I don't know. I don't think you need a lease in this deck, but ooh.
This treasure ain't fit for a pirate.
I think I can get no, I can't. I was like seeing if I could get a Ysera down for next turn, but I cannot. Right? No, I could. I could weapon hit, and then I could go coin, sandbox scoundrel, Ysera observer, gets me ramped up, gets the ladder still corrupted. Pretty good, right?
My wool itches for war.
Blee, 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 blee. Alright, chat. See if I'm cooked here. I think we might win. I mean, it really depends on,
Here we go.
I think our secret's here.
Now this is treasure.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
I'm not even looking at them. I'm assuming that they're gonna high roll. Alright? I'm assuming high roll secrets here. Right? I'm not even looking at them. We got a ice barrier and explosive trap. How about those? And they go face and okay. Prep is nice because I can go prep Saladrisil and not. Please be ice barrier. Let's go! Get wrecked, Yugi boy! Alright, anyways.
Time advances.
Hasten.
Nice play you got there. Appreciate it.
Glorious loot.
Alright. Can they kill me here?
Well Welcome to
The festival.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I will be your death.
Doesn't feel like an emote PM lethal. It feels like an emote casino.
time advances.
Hasten.
What? Why didn't they just play her and go for the lethal there? What? They just F up there? They had a chance for lethal. See that? Could have played her, weapon hit the 8/8, and then the 1-mana spell. It wasn't guaranteed, but he had lethal like certain percentage of the time. That was weird. Yeah, be right back. Gotta go on PayPal. Chat, am I a rogue main now? Chat, I've always loved rogue, actually. Alright? You know, I mean, these are the kind of rogue lists I like, though. Like, this is a value rogue list, you know? So, this is actually like the kind of what I vision rogue to be. Like, tempo-based, but have all these, like, cool value plays you can do. Alexander Jr. Like, I don't like very aggro rogue decks usually, but yeah, this is me. So you see, Elise has a low draw and win rate. So you might think we don't want to run her, right? Because we use statistics to make our decisions. But screw that. We're not going to let a little bullshit statistics tell us to not use a badass card like Elise, right? Right? That's... So... Alright, Chad, look... I was gonna say. I was gonna say it's a little edgy. I was gonna say. uh,
Valyra versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death.
Watch your back.
That's my. Actually, really. Yeah, interesting. The stats say it really likes keeping Ysera in the mulligan against Death Knight. Like it really just wants you to play Ysera to get that mana advantage, which is kind of interesting. This is probably bad, but like I just want on board on turn 2. Is Elise not a keep versus Death Knight? The stats say it's marginal. So basically the answer is no. She's okay, but I think it's because it's like you don't really want her early. You want her later to get like 10 drops. That's my theory. So if you're playing her early, like, and if you coin her out on 4, what are the keeps against Death Knight? So I was looking at on coin. Interesting enough, Ysera, like I believe this is such a higher mulligan win rate. And that was like the game, like getting that ramp advantage. I don't really believe in these two. So some of these like stats can be like sample size issues. You can see it really almost like wants you to hit to your big cards. I don't know. Some of these are kind of questionable. I mean, I would be keeping Creature of Madness. I'd be keeping Space Rock Collector. So I don't know. It's kind of weird.
So
The stats might be unreliable, and this good chance they're unreliable here, in my opinion.
Rock number 802, welcome to the collection.
I don't want to overdraw them with this, so.
I grow weary.
Alright, we can overdraw them. It's kind of.
This treasure ain't fit for our pirates. But you need courage.
My hand.
Nice Elise you got there. Wait. I think it's supposed to be prep only, but if you have dudeless purpose, main initiative, prep gets the edge. Interesting. Yeah, it's what stinks is like I remember when I started playing Hearthstone. This is the sadness of this, the mulligan stats were a lot more reliable because there were more players, and there are less players now, so it's harder to trust them, which kind of sucks. Wait, do I just frack? Chad, I've watched enough times with banter. You just always frack, right?
Now this is treasure. My hatred cannot be contained.
No! Wait, yes! Wait, Supernova now? Why couldn't I have gotten Supernova before I drew all these freaking cards, dude? Go Prepo Manager here. Yeah, this could be better, could be worse. We got some value. Counts, that means something, right? But I could empty my hand and go Char and get a big Zilliax. Some cool options, basically. Ooh, this is like really good Opu. I think I take the Opu here. The like coin weapon maybe.
Are you a fan of knives?
Wait, do I have to kill the pyro? I think I do. It's like too dangerous to be left alive.
Here we go.
Now I can't get the easy Ysir down next turn, but still like this is a pretty good situation. What do you want here? This says charge and could eat something. I think I just take this as like a big
Choose soon.
Also, if I got a lease, I could copy this, right? That could be a nice win condition. Ham? I don't think ham. You're imagining the high roll, not the like, oh, I ate a... Like a... If I could hit Steely Boy, it'd be insane here. We could steal and then char it.
Who could put a price on such powerful artifacts? I could.
Hit the Steely Boy.
Rights.
Haha! Get wrecked, Yugi boy. Alright. Kinda huge, actually.
All life must end.
There are speed hacks that will get your account banned, Stellith. Right? Yeah. You'll also get arrested. You'll be put into a van. Then all information about you will be eliminated from the public record. They'll be like, who was this Stealth? I don't know who this is. Pictures from your family photos you'll be removed from. All right? So don't do it. All right? You just have to accept that animation times are part of the game.
Valera versus Arana!
The Scourge are no match for me. Watch your back.
Full key, prep coin. Prep shadow snap.
Here we go.
Got a 5-1 today.
Here we go.
Nightmares are never forgotten.
Here we go.
This can't rank fit for our pirates.
I've learned you just slam the frack, right? That's what I learned from watching Banter play this deck. You just slam frack and then you high roll and then you go to Masters Tour. Playoffs is still going on. Playoffs is over, bro. Double 7 dropping here.
Now this is treasure.
My hatred cannot be contained.
Here we go.
Flame strikes. And I spend on shit.
Here we go.
I can go Saladrisil and just like put their Arcanite Defense Crystal back in their hand and win the game. Great. He said, he's still alive, I know, right? Wait, I can trade this and then just get tons of copies of these. They're actually quite good. Or 6s.
this is treasure.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
You know what? I just want to kill him. Wasting time, chat. Don't got time to waste. We're going for the win. Yeah. Even really good enough. Yeah, I mean they're doing this, but it like kind of blows.
Here we go.
Is there trouble?
My duty fulfilled.
Pretty good. There's just no winning for them here. We're too ahead. Like their deck just doesn't have answers to kind of. Oh, I see what they're doing. Like this is okay, but like I just dreamed this bullshit and I should be okay. Lethal.
I must withdraw.
It's in one today. Armor Demon Hunter got a lot weaker. I think it's weak against our deck, and it's weak against Shaman. For a while, Shaman before Nebula Shaman, like Armor Demon Hunter gets wrecked by Hex, so it's performing quite badly now. Let me see, last 3 days. Top 1,000. The 47% win rate at High Legend. Pretty bad. Yeah, it's 34% against Nebula Shaman. The 39 against Fyrakk Rogue, and those are like really popular. And it's losing against both major aggro decks, so it was really good against some of the greed of like Death Knight. It's really good against Death Knight, but Death Knight's not actually very popular compared to where it was, so.
Watch your back.
Mr. Streamer, Hearthstone was being mean to you? Papa Slurps, what are you talking about? I need to ban you for being insensitive.
Rot number 802, welcome to the collection.
What is your opinion on the current meta? It's honestly not bad. It just, like, we didn't get an expansion. So no matter what, like, people will be unhappy because they feel cheated. Because we kind of did get cheated. But it's really just being carried by old cards.
At your knee, barking.
Pleasure affords you. Wretched rights.
I remember this place well.
Faster version of Quest Warlock? I have not. I mean, my version is insanely good. I don't even like the, I think this expansion is really just bad. And I almost don't like the takes of like trying to rationalize Blizzard's take, like building. I feel like they just didn't do a good job on this expansion. People were like saying, "Oh, they're trying to lower the power creep." It's it it kind of reminds me in certain sectors of public life where somebody does something dumb that you know, and then their supporters are like, "Oh, it's actually 5D chess." You know, remember when remember when Elon got caught cheating in Path, and then like what's the one person on our stream was just being like, you know, he's doing it because blah blah blah. Like, no, he was just being dumb. Like, he just did something stupid. You know, this expansion just sucks. There's not much nuance around it. Like, it's just bad expansion. You know, it is what it is.
This treasure ain't fit for a pirate.
This guy's toast.
I don't know. I think it's like something scary to human beings to like accept that our authority figures are often very fallible.
These could belong to a brand
You know?
species.
I mean, yeah, it's like you know, it also reminds me of like all these Hollywood movies where they make a movie that's a massive failure, and then people try to this like, no, they just made a bad movie. They gotta learn from it. You know, it's I mean, like, so yeah, it's oh, unlucky, bro. Yeah, they going to die. Wait, what? How did they get infinite jerkwads here?
I have no time for games.
I could put this back in their hand and they lose these. But then I don't get the Ashbane, so I don't know if I like that. Do you ever put it back in their hand? I could just put this and... I mean, so, like, you can have the view of, like, I still like Hearthstone. That's, like, I still like Hearthstone. I still think overall it's the best. But this was not to a standard where I enjoyed.
Lush wilds and clear skies. This could be our home.
Shaking a stud.
I must choose soon.
Nice to meet you. Pleasure of
Buy one, get one full price.
Yeah, I don't know. It's... I mean, and like I think that the StarCraft mini set was a big success. I still like Starships overall. Like I liked the December basically expansion. So, you know, and I do think so I don't know. It's what can you do? You know, it's end of the day it's like not as good as we'd like. But can I get Saladrisil down here?
Glorious loot! Glorious loot!
Lush wilds and clear skies. This could be our home. I have endured enough.
I mean, I don't know. It's a thing of like you could still like Hearthstone overall. I mean, if you've been feeling that the game has been amazing for the last 3 years, for example, and this expansion is a dud, that's so normal for franchises, right? Like a lot of times there'll be movies that will have a bunch of great movies, then they'll have a dud movie, and then they'll have a comeback movie, right? You could still like it, you know, but I'm not going to pretend that it's not a dud, right? I'm not going to be like, oh, they're actually this, like it was bad. It is what it is, you know? It's also interesting. I didn't play during Ungoro, but one of the things I'm noticing for the like my comments on my Twitter post is a lot of people like they really had positive associations with Ungoro, and so they came into this expansion thinking Ungoro's back, kind of similar with StarCraft, right? StarCraft is like, oh, StarCraft, and with StarCraft it was amazing. Like I'm still completely disagree with Kibler, like. I think StarCraft was super fun, but this expansion is not super fun. You know, the reaction. I mean, what can they say, Smonk? Right? Like, I don't know. Everybody says, "Oh, the radio silence." Like, what is scary to the point where if they get to a point where they basically say, "We're just not gonna ever communicate again," which other games do. Like, there are other games where they just say we can't handle our community, and I think even like Path, some of the community managers stopped communicating altogether. So it's I generally feel like part of the reason I think I will much happier give a understanding to the I have a much less problem with the pet than the expansion.
Right? I live in a perfect world, and you know, if the expansion was amazing, right? The expansion was phenomenal. You got a phenomenal expansion, right? And well, they have this pet that's a little expensive, and it's a little bit like you know, it's not as
Welcome to the
straightforward
crew.
and honest about how it goes about things, right? I would be much more okay with that. Where when what was I saying? When you have an expansion that is bad, right? And then you feel not as good about the fact that like they have a cash grab, right? But like they need cash. Like I need cash. Like there's no cash, the game dies, right? So, but it's like the reciprocity element is you make good expansion, I give money, right? So when they don't make good expansion, I'm like, Blizzard needs, they do need. That's how it works. Like, they're like, imagine you went and bought Blizzard stock, and then they say, "Hey, we've been listening to Reddit, and Reddit says we have enough money, so we're just gonna give away our cards for free." And then you'd be like, "Yeah, so you're fired. All right, we're gonna hire somebody else." Wait, oh, I still don't have this.
Mysterious orb, what is your wisdom?
Here we go.
Profit is never enough. Yeah, well, it's like that's where you're, you know, you as a consumer have choice, right? You can go play endless amounts of entertainment, and you have the choice of like, now, you know, like I know I'm not buying Path of Exile stuff. I really didn't like that they took a year of not doing Path. So they kind of lost some of my trust, Path of Exile. But I think if they get a year of good like regular expansions and they don't neglect that, they'll eventually get my money back again. But I don't feel good about giving them money when they kind of had this like, oh, we only care about Pee-wee 2, which I don't care about.
Ask again later.
Yeah, so you know they will not get money from me for probably a year because they hurt some of the trust with that, but they can regain it back if they make good expansions and they bring back Pee-wee. They'll get my money back. You know, that's kind of how this stuff works. I want to set up for Ysira here.
This is treasure. This treasure ain't fit for our pirates.
Set sail for sail.
Here we go.
What a feat!
Pitiful loot.
The full release game gone, so like it's not like I just don't care about Pee-wee 2, right? I care about Pee-wee 1. They can do what they want, but if they're taking funds from that, like, you know, so we're talking about like when the Pee-wee 1 didn't have an expansion for a year, so
This is treasure.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
if I go prep, this is 6. Then I go this, and then it's goes from 6 to 3, but I'm short, so I just go
Here
11 here.
we go.
Of complaining, yeah. I mean, and like, you know, they're free to make their game how they see fit, but I'm not gonna feel good about supporting them, but like like spending money on Pee-wee 1 knowing it's going to be like I'm not going to get an expansion and it's going to go to Pee-wee 2. That's just the how I look at it. Kind of insane, right? Oh, this is fine.
Now this is treasure.
My duty fulfilled. Here we go.
Yeah, you know, like that's it. Like when you know, there's a certain amount of like trust. Like, but people, I played Pee-wee 2 because of Pee-wee 1. I didn't like it, you know, but they got me to be interested in it, right? Wait, did I kind of just play into that? I kind of did just play into that. Whoops. Yeah, that was questionable, Toucher. I just forgot that this weapon was a card. So, that's really what happened.
You defile the dead.
Wait, signature infested breath is not gonna lie, pretty sick.
Nothing gets past my albums. Nothing gets past my albums.
I was emptying for Ashman, but
Muzzle there.
My duty fulfilled.
You petty
Game. Here we go. I have
this is scary that I have no value here. Yeah, I'm talking to chat about the fundamental tensions between consumer and product maker. I do feel like in general you have a lot more power as a consumer than you think. I think that like where I feel for people is like you have less power like as an employee. Like an employee, like if Hearthstone makes a bad expansion, you just bitch about it on Reddit and then you go play like Dungeons and Dragons or something, you know? But if your employer like has a bad expansion, then they like then you're out, might be out of a job, and then you gotta, I don't know. Basically bad things happen. Yeah, they don't make you happy, you just take your money elsewhere, you know?
All might must end.
Right, chat, I'm 8-1 today with Fyrakk Rogue, by the way. Lester never gets happy. I mean, I'm in a weird thing where I don't work for Blizzard, but if Hearthstone dies, I'm unemployed. So I kind of, it's like, it's more like it's hard for Blizzard to fire me. Like if they're, you know, if they fired me for, I don't know, they'd be like, oh, No Hands is like one of the few streamers that regularly defends us. You know, the whole community is saying Hearthstone is terrible, and I make a video saying, you know, Hearthstone's still okay. And like everyone's like, you don't understand. Kibler has been playing this game forever, and he says it's not fun. And I'm like, you know, Colossus on turn 14 is not so bad. They're like, you don't get it. So if they like were to like fire me, then it would just be I don't know, right? Like I do hold shares effectively, dude. If Hearthstone, like I kind of look at it is like I don't actually. So I don't. If Hearthstone dies, I die, right? So like I want it to live. It's fine, go bio. Do you think Hearthstone has too much scam? No. Dude, everyone's in denial. Hey, everyone's like, oh, I can't believe the card game has randomness. Why does Blizzard keep making their card game, which card games have historically completely based on randomness, have elements of randomness? You know? Right. Dude, I don't even think I think the game is like the meta is actually not bad right now. Like I'm actually having a good time with multiple decks. It's just like people feel cheated that quests suck. So I mean, chat, dude. This expansion reminds me of like when I haven't made a video on YouTube for 2 weeks because the meta is stale, and I just feel I have to for the algorithm. So I put out some like deck that's like old and this, and I'm like, hey, this deck is crazy, and it's like that's what it reminds me of. Just like they're like, well, we gotta put out an expansion because it's July. So I don't know. We'll I don't know.
Valera versus Tyrande.
I cannot find eternal rest, and neither will you. Watch your back.
Lot number 802, welcome to the collection.
Chad, I'm 8-1 today, by the way. Toxic positivity. Oh yeah.
Such unique marking.
Blingtron skin, I do not. Toxic positivity. The value.
Such unique markings.
Here we go.
We get enough coins, man. If we top decked Sandbox Scoundrel, it'd be so... How do you control the mouse without touching it? Same way. Never mind. Dude, I don't know what's wrong with Nightbot. Like, I tried to fix it, and it won't be fixed. It's super weird. Oh my god, Chad, I did it! I top decked. Best card I could possibly top deck. Can you unjoin and rejoin? So I don't know. It's like I've gone in it. I've logged out of my this. It says I'm in. Like it says, but like it's not. It says Nightbot online. Let's say if I type leave channel and then I click join channel. Let's see if it shows up. Still not there.
Keep on panning.
Here we go.
This
Now this is treasure.
All are nourished when the cycle renews. Here we go.
I don't know. Wait, it's back? Oh, we got it back. Okay. Dude, Magikarp, don't say that. They're gonna, dude. I've watched The Matrix. They're gonna remember this when they take over. What you said.
Connect to those unseen.
I have double repackage in this hand. Very okay.
Annihilation configured.
Here we go.
Seems good. Wait, I can get all those cards back. Oh, wait. We got them all back. We just, like, make another board here, pretty much. So.
Are you a fan of knives?
Annihilation.
Wonder if I missed lethal there. Does it put the package on top? Wait, does it? No, it's just random. Dude, signature void ray, okay, kind of insane, not gonna lie. See, like, this is like, Chad, you know how much money this cost? This was like $60 for this. I didn't buy it. I'm regretting not buying it. But, like, I don't feel bad if I had bought that. Because StarCraft expansion was fire, right? It was a lot of money for those signature StarCraft cards. Can you buy them still? Let me see. Is it too late? I'll never get them. Cards. Signature StarCraft. Got these. Look at this garbage. Signature Grok. This card is terrible. 90 per, dude, the win rate is absurd right now.